Hello, Arun here again. Now today I'm talking about for those firms who are already offshoring or outsourcing, but now they're thinking, well, I'm using a third party, but I'm not sure if I want to continue using them. I want to set up my own facility. How easy is it to do, and when's the right time to consider doing it? Now, my own story is that I used third-party firms for many years, but I got to a point where I thought, you know what, their standards were slipping, the costs were rising, and I thought, no, now's the time for me able to do it myself. I had enough experience and enough knowledge to do it myself, and I decided. So what are the signs that you need to think about, kind of push you to do it yourself as opposed to using a third party? And for me, there were kind of two or three main points. Firstly, the costs were rising. Margins were getting fatter for the offshoring firm that I was using, and therefore I was feeling that, well, I was being squeezed, and that the benefits of offshoring were declining for me. So that was a real kind of highlighting point. The second point was that the staff kept on changing. We had someone good for a while, then someone they would leave, and then they'd be replaced with someone who knew nothing about what we had, and so that created another headache. So the kind of turnover of staff in the offshoring firm was increasing, and that wasn't good for my firm, and also for my delivery of work to clients that I needed to get done on a timely basis. And then I suppose the last point here was I thought, well, I can do this myself. This isn't rocket science. I know how to do it. We can find the right people in our country we're trying to do it in. All we need to know is figure out the local country legalities, employment law, all these things. How do we go about doing it? So I started researching that and started talking to the right people, and eventually we took the plunge and did it ourselves. Now, it isn't as easy as it sounds, okay? There are headaches and problems and things that arise, but if you've been doing offshoring and outsourcing for a long time, and you understand the principles of what you're outsourcing, you've got the processes well outlined and well defined with good kind of SOPs in place, you can outsource it to your own team. And when you have it as your own team, that team is all part of your business, okay? And that's all part of your IP, all part of your value that you've created for your organization. And that's something certainly more valuable than sometimes offshoring yourself. So if you're thinking about making that move from using a third party to setting up your own operations, do get in touch with me. I'd be delighted to help. I'm pretty confident we can help because I've got the grey hair and the team of people in place to support those shifts for organisations like that. Thanks very much. Thank you.